Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Leo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the week of May 22nd through 28th, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title of the message resonates, then there could be messages for you. My left ear is ringing out all of a sudden. Before we get started, sorry, I lost my thought. Before we get started, I want to shout out one of my favorite companies in the counterculture cannabis space. It's Whack-It Grinders. It's my favorite grinder on the market. This is their Goddess KLR series, but they have all kinds of other models. And then they also are the inventors of the Rollbots cone filler. So to fill any kind of, pre-rolls, cones, that type of thing. But this is my favorite instrument right here. Not only does it work magic on things like, plant medicine and plant matter, but I use it in my kitchen. I like to use it for like sage and rosemary and even lavender, like when I'm making like my sage sticks and sage bundles. But also you can, use it to create like incense and any kind of like spells, rituals, burnings, all of that. I have their link in the description, so go check them out, give them a follow. Also, want to let you guys know before we get started, personals are open, so my email and Cash App link and all of the information is below if you want to do a more in-depth one-on-one. Readings start at $20 and up. Just, get a hold of me and let me know what you're looking for. Okay, so let's get started before I talk too much. The moon this week, as we get the week started, is going to be in Cancer, and that's water energy. It's a good time to focus on self, family, bonding, being around the home, cleaning. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a lot of. And then on Wednesday, the 24th, the moon moves into Leo. It's fire energy, your sign. It's a good time to focus on self, creativity, getting in touch with your own intuition, passionate love, dating, or even just self-love, doing something creative for yourself that makes you feel passionate about what you're doing, right? Then on Friday the 26th, we've got the moon in Virgo. It's earth energy, focus on positive habits, new routines, getting organized, health. Organization is a big one for this week. I feel like just all around, all across the board, it's organization. That was a real strong message for Scorpio too. And then Saturday the 27th at 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's the first quarter moon. It's where it's like half and half. And it's a great time to take action, cast spells to increase more of what you want to bring into your life, like more of what you desire. Okay, and then don't forget to like, share, subscribe as we get started. And while I'm going through this, if any of this resonates, drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback and comments from everybody who's watching. I love this. Okay, so underneath the deck, getting started, we've got Divine Guidance. I believe Taurus also got this underneath the deck as well. So it's whispers from beings who shine. Let their message be clear and kind. This is it's number 38, so somebody could be 38 years old. 3 plus 8 is 11. That's like twin flame energy, okay? And then 1 plus 1 is 2, and that talks about stability, lessons from the past in order to help you move forward. Also relationships, that kind of energy. So I feel like you're being divinely guided to do what you need to do. To maybe even having to do with a relationship, but you're being divinely guided by your angels, your spirit guides, your ancient ancestors, whatever you subscribe to, right? You just know that the way that you're being led is where you're supposed to be headed, okay? Divine guidance. Okay, now, this card has been coming up a lot. I want to say that I know that this card came up twice. I want to say it was with Scorpio also, but I could be wrong. I can't remember. But it's number 41. Somebody could be 41 years old. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 means change of direction. Okay, but imagination. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. What I love about this combination so much is, so this is talking about using your imagination to take you where you need to be taken, right? But so divine guidance has the same kind of concept. It's like trusting in your spirits, trusting in a higher power, that you are on the right path, that you are going in the right direction. Using your imagination to get you there, because we all know that's how you manifest. By using your imagination, putting it out into the others, and then trusting what happens through divine guidance, that you're going to be where you need to be. I love that for you so much. And that's funny because the song that I had for you on pre-shuffle when I was getting the cards together was kind of interesting. It's called Psycho by Puddle of Mud with 2 D's. Puddle of Mud. When I get a chance, I'm going to go back and put all the links to all the songs in the comments below so you can check it out. But maybe I'm the one who is the schizophrenic psycho, to back in the days when we were young, when everything was like a loaded gun, ready to go off at any minute, and you know we're going to win again. And then it goes on to say, you're the one who is the schizophrenic psycho. So there's lots of other lyrics, of course. When I was going through it and listening to it, I was like, man, this sounds like gaslighting to me. Like, it's somebody. First off, I feel like it's somewhat of a toxic relationship some of you might be dealing with. This isn't for everybody, it's for some of you, but it's like a toxic relationship, okay? And it's like a back and forth. Somebody's like, you're the psycho. No, you're the psycho. No, you're the psycho. But when somebody gets told something so much, you almost start to believe it yourself. Like, you question yourself, like, maybe I am the one. Maybe I am the schizophrenic psycho. But then it switches back to, no, you're the one. You're the schizophrenic psycho. You're the one. It's like projection, but that's also gaslighting and manipulation, right? So, again, there's just some toxic energy, but it's about, really taking a deep look within, seeing how you're affecting other people in your world, but also how they are affecting the people in their world. Everybody has to take responsibility for themselves. Everybody has to take responsibility for their own actions. Yeah. So, yeah, big gaslighting, manipulation type vibes there. Let's get into this, though. What do we have for Leo, please, spirits? For their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. I already blessed all the cards with sage before we got started. What do we have for Leo, please, spirit guides? Yeah, anybody who accuses you of anything, right? First, take a good hard look at where that's coming from, who they are as a person, why they're saying it. And don't let anybody make you believe something that you know is not true within you. Okay, energy going into this is the Queen of Pentacles. I love this. If I'm talking to my females, all the power to you. And if you're male, because energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, it's just a matter of balance, right? Everybody also encompasses masculine and feminine energies within them. But Queen of Pentacles is, if she's a mother, she's really good at balancing house, home, business, but she's money-focused, right? And if she's single, then she's all about the money, all about her business, but also really great at home as well. But she's all about, Pentacles are all about material needs, money, coin, prosperity. And she's also very resourceful. She's good at using what's around her in order to make do and or make better. Okay? So that's the energy going into this. Get 3 cards for Leo, please. That's also the sign of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, so you could be dealing with one or have that somewhere in your chart. Okay, we got the Hanged Man, 8 of Pentacles. Now my right ear is ringing out of nowhere. One more, please. Okay, flipped right over. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got the Page of Swords, Air Energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And this is, so pages are younger energies, and you could be dealing with like a child or somebody younger than you who's an air sign, or you could just have this in your chart. this is and taking on like the feeling of somebody younger or something young, or like this is my student card. This is the way I look at it, because swords are all about communication, learning, and like whether it's verbal or written or text or even telepathy, but it's all about like learning and communication. If you hear meows, it's my cat. He's looking out the window right now. But I feel like, there's somebody starting off on this new path, or working with somebody who's starting off on a new path, and, just learning the ropes, basically. So let's get into the read. In the past, recent past, we've got the Hanged One. Now, that's like the Hanged Man or Hanged Woman, take it as it resonates. And this is putting yourself kind of in a timeout, taking a break, and also it's a period of stagnancy. Also, maybe you were on vacation or something like that. But this is taking the time out to look at something in a different view, a different perspective. Trying to figure something out. Notice like she's upside down in this, and while it looks like she's been hung there for whatever reason, she actually has the power to get herself out of that situation. But she's letting all the blood rush to her head. And around her head, I don't know if you can see that. It's like being enlightened. She's looking at something from a different way and trying to figure out a new, like an alternative path or a new solution or something. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card. Again, Pentacle energy. It's all about, money, finance, prosperity. But this is the Master. This is somebody hard at work, really good at what they do. She's working really diligently on her craft, and that will eventually bring in money, because that's what the Pentacles stand for. So you see there's a city off in the distance. Maybe she's in her office or her studio. Like already I'm feeling like, somebody took the time out to figure out like what they needed to do next in their path, their direction in life. And they're using all of their skills in order to make this happen, and working diligently on that. And what that does is brings in the Seven of Cups. That's a lot of opportunity. So sometimes so much opportunity that it's almost overwhelming, okay, because you just don't know what to choose. But I feel like there's a lot of offers coming in and a lot of opportunity at your fingertips, and that's because you took the time out, to think about what needed to be done and then worked hard to do it. And that's what that studious Page of Swords like energy, just like, what's the phrase I'm thinking of? Like, something to the wind, just throw something to the wind and just focus on it. We're going to clarify this. I'm looking at the imagination card. Now, you may have been using your imagination, creatively thinking and looking for alternative ways to bring in business or something, right? And now it's bringing in opportunities. One more for Leo. I just heard too, you may have gotten some pushback from people who thought that your ideas were crazy. Like the song Psycho. Like, what are you, a schizophrenic psycho? That's never going to work. Well, yes it is. I'm not the one. Maybe you're the one that thinks that way. Being a negative Nancy or something, Projection, like I was saying earlier. Like when somebody projects something on you, well, that's their perception. It's not my perception, right? You're making it happen. And that's my best advice. Keep doing what you know is right. You're being divinely guided, but use your imagination to get there. Creative flow. So, underneath the deck as we get ready for the clarification, it's the Six of Cups, Six of Chalices. And that again, it talks about, childlike energy, using it's like a nostalgic feeling, right? When you were a child, what it took to like give you the awe, that inspiration, right? And so I feel like maybe this is somebody either working with you, making an offer towards you, or you making an offer towards somebody. You may have known them for a really long time. They give you that childlike feeling. but it's about creativity. Or it's like they bring out that. So the Six of Cups is also about inner child, but also your future self, where that takes you through creativity. And, you gotta, when you grow up, you can't just be like a stuffy old grown-up, right? It's not all about just like responsibility and paying bills. Like, you have to be happy about where you are in life and do the things that you want to do, because life was not lived just to be an adult, right? Life is meant to live life, to enjoy it, right? So that's kind of like the energy of the Six of Cups. What's the Hanged One for Leo, please? The Four of Wands. So you're thinking about something in regards to house, home, even potentially even like an office or where you work. But the Four of Wands talks about an actual house, structure, home. It's also fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this is definitely you. You may be thinking about what to do about a living situation or a home situation. What are your next steps? Maybe where you want to live. Maybe you're moving, something like that, right? Or maybe you just moved and it's like you're establishing your home base. Take it as it resonates. Everybody's storyline is going to be a little different. It's the Eight of Pentacles for Leo, please. It's the Eight of Pentacles for Leo. Thank you. Oh. The Hanged One. Again. So you're still kind of in this energy, in this headspace. Or you're just taking time out to really focus on what you need to do in order to get it done. Whether it's home improvements or working diligently from home. Oh, I see that big time. Working from home for sure. But the Eight of Pentacles, it's like mastery. You're really good at what you're doing. Or really deep into it, right? Whether this is, if I'm talking to anybody in school, like this could be schoolwork, but it also could be, craft work or any kind of professional type of job or career. What's the Seven of Cups? What's the Seven of Cups for Leo? The Page of Swords. You guys, I can't make this up if I tried. So we have two Hanged Ones. We have two Pages of Swords. You could be dealing with a second person that's like in this with you, like a partner or something. But no matter what, so this new opportunity, so you've been working hard on an idea or on your craft or on your work. It could have to do around house, home, working from home, something like that, right? This is bringing in a lot of opportunities for you. And one of those, some of these opportunities may include something new that you've never done before. And that's what that student energy is. It's that Page of Swords energy. Just like embarking on a new endeavor. Being at the beginning of a new journey. And you're letting your imagination and creativity take you there as you're divinely guided. And that's kind of like Page of Swords energy. It's, being new at this and wanting to learn everything that you can about it. So then clarifying the Page of Swords underneath the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Now this talks about taking into account everything that you've got. Okay? It also talks about spending but also saving. Checks and balances, if you will. Notice she's like at her cupboard. I know this isn't focusing very good. She's like at her cupboard and looking at all the jars on her shelf and figuring out, okay, this is what I have. What else do I need? And it's starting out. It's like almost like you're creating the groundwork for something and figuring out, okay, where do I go from here? I like it. Just know that you have divine guidance. Use your imagination. If there's any kind of problem that you're looking at, that the solutions will come to you. Okay, we're going to pull Witch's Kitchen Oracle card. What do we have for Leo, please? I just heard you're not psycho, Leo. This situation may make you feel like you're being driven crazy because you have so many opportunities right before you, but you're not psycho. Okay, this is funny. Underneath the deck, we've got Apple Forbidden. Virgo had this, and I posted Virgo's video already, and it is catching fire, so you might want to go check that one out. And what's also really interesting about this is before the Psycho song, there was another song that came up, and I don't know what it was. Let me see if I can still find out. Okay, it was called Apple Tree by Wolfmother. So you might want to go look up that song too. Apple Tree by Wolfmother. I'm actually going to write this down so I can include that in the links below too, because I feel like there's probably messages there for you. This talks about, how the apple was once deemed as a forbidden fruit, but, nowadays it's like the old saying goes, an apple day keeps the doctor away. When you cut into an apple, it's like the star shape, like a pentagram, like coins, money, finance, prosperity, right? And by having an apple day, it keeps your health. It's healthy for you. It's takes care of you, and there's so many wonderful things that can be done with an apple, right? I feel like it was like maybe there was something that you may feel like is forbidden, or that you shouldn't be going near, or that you can't touch or have, but it's actually, it could be a good thing for you. You just have to know how to use it. Rosemary, memories. So we're going to read into this. I love rosemary. I use it in so much. It can be used in food, baths, oils, tonics, and just everything, right? I use it in my sage bundles all the time. Let me find the cards. So you might want to incorporate rosemary and apple, maybe into your cooking this week. It'll bring you some luck, prosperity. You might even be going down memory road, which is why rosemary's coming up, thinking back to the past. There may have been something that you did, or that could have been forbidden, and you took that path. It's I'm hearing in the Garden of Good and Evil. And, it was the forbidden fruit. So if you bit into it, then, it changed everything. So there could have been somebody that in the past they made a mistake, and they bit into that forbidden fruit, and it changed the entire direction of everybody else's landscape, right? Whether that's you or another person, energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed. Okay, so rosemary, delve into the distant past, memories made meant to last. I'll raise the vibes from lethargy and purify your energy. This magic is worked with harm to none, so motive be, there it is done. So echoes of your distant past sound all around when you find me growing nearby. Remembering those special moments remind you of who you've been and how far you've come. Messages from long ago evoke sweet recollections that play out as visions in your imagination, and embrace your heart with warm feelings of memorable love. However, old memories that haunt your dreams and invade your thoughts remind you of the darker times you'd rather forget. Hold me in meditation or spend time with me in the kitchen, for my purification properties will dislodge the heavy and unpleasant energies that have been hanging around as of late. Use the cleansing smoke of my dried leaves or add a strong rosemary infusion to the bath to banish toxic vibes, for I am a powerful, energetic purifier. The magic of how you once felt will return as you transcend forward into your destiny. So this is beautiful. It helps revitalize and purify and cleanse your space, your energy. And just like it says, if you're having these bad memories of the past, maybe again, there was something that happened in the past, and and just a wrong path was taken, and it's like leaving a bitter taste in your mouth. It's like, use rosemary to help detoxify, to purify the energy around you. I want to read Apple for you. I know we're already at 25 minutes, but I don't want to leave anything uncovered. Don't ignore what is forbidden. One bite uncovers all that's hidden. Pentagram of seeds revealed. Enlightenment now claimed and sealed. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be there it is done. Why is it that whenever you are prohibited from doing or having something, you covet it all the more? That piece of cake or glass of wine you have denied calls out to you. Since the story of Adam and Eve, I have been blamed for revealing that which was shrouded. I am the forbidden fruit, but not because I'm bad for you. It's because I unveil that which is hidden. Okay, so there could be, it's almost where I'm going to stop. When you slice me in half, my 5 seeds reveal, star the pentagram. I invite you to bite through my skin to taste my sweet flesh, for I am the fruit of the tree of life, who holds the knowledge of all that humankind seeks. However, you would be wise to remember that some things are forbidden in order to keep you from harm. This is talking about, don't go looking for answers to things that you don't want to know. Okay? It's like, yes, while the truth may, give you answers, it also may give you nightmares once you learn the truth. Like things that you just don't need to know. Maybe you already intuitively know it, right? But you just, it could bring up bad memories from the past. And that's why Rosemary Memories is coming up. It's like, careful what you, I don't want to say wish for, careful what you try to find, try to unearth, right? And maybe just even in some cases let it be. But with the rosemary and memories, what you want to incorporate that and just try to cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, and go along your path. You don't need to. Okay. So you don't want to keep repeating the past over and over in your mind. That makes you feel like a psycho. That's what's going to make you crazy. It's going to drive you crazy. You need to use rosemary, cleanse your energy, move forward with your life on your divinely guided path. Your imagination definitely could be working overtime right now based on what this is all talking about. But I'm hearing if you just focus on your work, on what you need to do, it's going to bring you all the opportunities that you don't need to worry about anything from the past. 100%. You can't change the past, that's for sure. All you can change is your future. Might even use that. You can't change the past, all you can change is your future. So, what do we have for Leo? Let's get our Making Magic Oracle for Leo. You guys have a longer reading this week. Okay. Self-confidence. Love it. Number 6. Strong self-belief and a sense of worth. So, Spirit is calling for you to invest in yourself. You know that you're worthy, that you're valuable, that your ideas are brilliant. Focus on that. Don't listen to what anybody else has to say about you and what you're doing. I feel like you're really going to be coming into this burst of self-confidence because of what you're working on. You know you've got something in front of you, or that you've got what it takes, right? 6 could be significant. It could be somebody's birthday. It could be a lucky number. Something could have happened on the 6th of this month or the 6th of next month. Take it as it resonates, right? 6s are also about balance, victory. It's a great number. Underneath the deck, we've got Little Luxuries, number 28. Generates luxurious surrounding and experiences. So something significant could be happening on Sunday, the 28th of this week that we're talking about here. Somebody could be born on the 28th. Could be a lucky number, somebody's age. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10s are endings, but that's also a beginning because 1 plus 0 is 1, and that's the start of something new. And that's where like this Page of Swords energy comes in. I feel like you're embarking on a new endeavor, using your self-confidence. And this is talking about, it's the little things in life, you don't need to worry about the big materialistic type of things just yet. Maybe that's what you're working towards. But when you have gratitude for the little things around you, your friendships, your even like looking out the window and watching birds, like if that brings you joy and peace, then do that. Do more of that. It's all about the little things. It's about, if you're a coffee person, that first sip of coffee in the morning that just, like it's the little things. Do more of that. Anything that makes you feel good. And that will also bring in additional self-confidence for you because you're feeling good about yourself. Overall, Leo, I love this. I do love this read for you. I feel like you're on this new path. You're being divinely guided. You're being creative about your endeavors. Forget the past. Don't go diving for answers that you don't really want to know. You don't need to, okay? Use some rosemary this week and also incorporate apples into your diet. Just go forth and be merry with that childlike energy of searching for information and new opportunities and figuring new stuff out for yourself. But I love it. That's where I'm going to leave it at this week because it's great energy. So as you know, it's Together We Grow. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you sharing your time and energy with me this week. I look forward to reading for you again next week. And so I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Leo.